In episode number 2 of Between the Tape, we head to Dartmoor in Victoria for rounds 3 and 4 of the Vic Off-Roads. With extremely dry and dusty conditions, she was a tough race. Welcome back to Off Track Adventures. Rounds 3 and 4 of the Vic Off-Roads in Dartmoor this weekend. It is a bloody beautiful drive out here. Sun's setting, you got your mountains over there, mush plugs all over the windscreen. I can't see anything because it keeps blinding me, but I am bloody keen. Bit of sand this weekend, so let's go finish off this last, 2 hours of the drive and pull into the track and see where all the boys are at. Yeehaw, let's go. Look at this little fella. Let's get him off the road. Go on. Oh, that way. Keep going. Bye. You have to get out of the way. Watch it, punks. What speed are they jumping at? Oh, only 40. Don't jump in front of me. Alright, here we go. We're just pulling in. We'll go find Stal and the boys and then set up a bit of a camp and have a bit of a chinwag and then hit the hay, I reckon. She's already 7:30 now, so let's go find them and then I'll see you all in the morning.
Hey!
What are you doing?
Hey!
Oh, just blackface now.
Oh, shit.
Hey!
Hello!
Alright, we pulled in, we found everyone, had a bit of a chill out around the fire, and now time to hit the hay, and then we'll see us all in the morning. We've got a nice sleep in tomorrow. I don't think we start. Rider briefing's like 10 o'clock or something like that, so juniors start a bit earlier, so we'll go watch them, but other than that, we're pretty cruising through. See you then. Whew. Good morning. She's cold out there. I've had a bit of a sleep in. What are we? 7:30. How good's that? So yeah, we'll get up. I got to oil some air filters. Hopefully pick up another one from Trevi from Christensen's because it is going to be dusty today. So they're still talking cross country, but with a chance of swapping it to super sprints or sprints. So we'll get out there, have some brekkie, and yeah, go watch the juniors and then see what they do. I don't know which one I'd rather, to be honest, at this point. I don't know if I'm ready for a 2.5 hour cross country in the sand yet, but it is what it is, so let's go have some fun with it. We've just got a tiny bit of bike prep to do. Got to put my transponder on, which is easy with the mount already on. Oil a couple of filters, because she is going to be dusty today. Kind of hoping they're going to swap to super sprints or sprints, but can't really bothered coughing up black dust for the next couple of weeks. So yeah, we're going to slap these on and oil some stuff up, and then we're pretty well good to go. I don't even know if I'm going to start taping my hands because I really don't think it's that much of a chance that we're going to be... Actually, I need to leave this off because I need to sign on still. So let's start with the oil, eh? Probably should be doing this outside, actually. Gonna make a mess. Nobody wants that. Let's do it outside. Okay, see you soon. So, like I kept saying, because it's going to be real dusty, just in case I do run a cross country, I'd like have the best chance of not getting dust in here, which, for those of you who don't know, a bit of grease on here will help out heaps. Try to get it out of the airbox though. We'll try not get it in the airbox more. And then we'll just go with the freshly cleaned and oiled filter. And on top of that, which you wouldn't have seen, it's another little trick. Oiled chucks cloth. That's where the magic is, this one. This will make a big difference. You can get skins, but this does a very similar thing for a fraction of the cost. Alright, most of my stuff's ready. Let's just go sign in and then put this transponder on, and then we're good. Go to juniors. Have some fun for the arbo. How you doing? Last name? Bill, B-I-L-L. Here you go.
Thank you. Baby.
That's the one. Thank you. Have a good one.
Attention small wheel junior parents.
There we are. All signed in.
The small wheel junior track is going to do 9 laps for the day.
Let's go watch the juniors.
9 laps for the small wheel juniors.
Let's go. We're geared up, hands are taped, ready to go. Sighting lap will start soon, so I'm going to throw the GoPro on me so we can go get the sighting lap and finish off the last bits and pieces in the pits, and then the race has started, so let's do it. Sight lap was so dusty you couldn't actually see anything, so I just turned the GoPro off and rolled through the rest of the lap. Exciting like Teller, how's that?
Honestly, post anything new. I don't want to see anything new.
Crazy. Like, it's impossible for me to cross it. It's stunned at that crossing. So will I. Yeah, not even racing, just rolling around. He'll be up there soon anyway. As you can see, dusty.
Absolutely. But track's sick.
Track is fun.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to have a death on my conscience. That track out there is very dangerous.
With the amount of dust and low visibility, the race organisers called for a riders briefing to explain what the day will bring. Alright, they made the decision to make it super sprints, so we should get 1 or 2 because it's a late decision. And I'll put you on my chest because I can get away with it for these, so let's go. The top 20 or so were sent out in order of championship positions, and then from then on it was classes and where you sat in your classes.
That's a long time.
I think everyone's saying that. How's your arm?
Oh, I was a passenger. Absolute passenger by the end of that. Hey, friend. I crashed once, but that was it. Yeah.
Because we were going to get a second sprint in, I thought I'd better change that air filter because as you can see, it is filthy. So I quickly changed these over in the pit before running back out and getting some footage of the pros coming back through, and then running all the way back to the pits again, putting my helmet and everything on and getting ready for sprint number 2. We are ready to go again. So I'm going to put you back on my chest and we'll go start another sprint. Let's go.
2 done. It was a good lap. We're going to give it to Tyler and his blown out wiener right now. So
Blow it out for a second time.
yeah, see if we can't blow it out for the second time. Enjoy.
Alright, last super sprint of the day. Let's see if I can't have a crash. Bit of entertainment. Well, I don't know what happened there. Really, I've just slapped into the mount.
And that would have been Tyler's awesome run to almost losing the GoPro. But we're all done. I had a shower and just cleaned up another filter. Just put a skin over it. So we've got probably 5 sprints tomorrow, I'd imagine. So we're chewing through filters and skins very quickly. I think I've got 2 properly clean ones left, and that one which I can do another 1 or 2 runs on. So
Good morning, day 2, early start. As you know, Sundays are always early. Got up about 6, you know, everyone around camp started firing up. The sunrise is cracking as well. So I got all my bike prep and everything done last night, so I just got to tuck into some brekkie and get ready and then we're good to go. So should be a good day. Morning really snuck away from me, but it's gear up time. It is 7:30, so half an hour, gear up, go watch Riders Briefing, sight lap, straight into sprints. Let's go. Alrighty, Riders Briefing's done. Let's get straight into the sight lap. You ready?
I just thought it.
Yeah, nice. Again, the sighting lap wasn't worth filming because it was so dusty. But when I got back to the pits, I had a quick chat to Stal from On Point, and we decided to pull my forks through that little bit to help with pushing the front through the soft sand. We just got called in for sprint number 1, so let's go. I actually managed to snap my rear rim lock, which caused the tyre to spin, which then obviously ended up with my valve getting torn off. Stel, being the good bloke he is though, he took over swapping out my rim lock and putting a new tube in for me so I could get ready for the next sprint. He's fast.
You want a CO2 can? Nah. Work it!
Tyre is on.
Did you put the tyre on backwards?
Sprint 1 did not go to plan. We're running like sprint 2 right now. So I got a flat tyre and had to change it, and Stel knows running all the way. I'll be having to patch it up. I'm going to hit the sprint. There we go. Number 2.
Sprint number 2 done and dusted. That was much better. I didn't get a flat, so I don't know my positions. I think I'm sitting in 7th or something. Doesn't really matter. Still loving life. Done another chuck sloth. Just changing chuck sloths because it's actually not too bad underneath. So hopefully I get another 2 or 3 sprints out of that air filter, and then I have plenty of air filters for the weekend. So let's wait for sprint number 3. We're off to sprint number 3. Are you ready? No, it's number 3. There we go. Ooh, leave that on.
This is for OnlyFans only.
Let's go. Sprint 3 done. That was a doozy. I got a stick come up between like my subframe and the exhaust and broke my foot off, and I couldn't get my foot back on the pedal properly or get my brakes. And then I caught the fella in front of me and got stuck in his dust. So it was yeah, it was interesting. An interesting day today. So gonna get a good feed and get ready for sprint number 4. I assume we're getting 5 in today, but we'll see how we go. This is just a bit of a shout out to the boys down at On Point Suspension. Not only do they do some of the best suspension setups you can get, but also Stel's been doing a little bit of trackside support where if you've got a few questions about bike setup and that sort of stuff, drop into the On Point tent and he'll help out with your bike setup and a few tips and tricks for that specific track. Sprint number 4. Let's go. Hopefully it's a better one. Hopefully this guy cheers up a little bit. Oh, that's impressed. A little bit.
are heading through the pits, getting ready for sprint number 5. By now, the fatigue's really starting to kick in, and those 6-7 minute sprints are getting long. Sprint 5 done, and hopefully we're almost on our last one, so I'm going to head out, do number 6, which I can't do, 6, and let's start packing up. Been a cracking day so far though. Round 3 and 4, the Vic Off-Road's done. What a cracking weekend it was. I had a bit of a odd day today with a couple of flats and whatnot, but who cares? That's what all it's about. And yeah, I just love getting out on the dirt bike. So hope you enjoyed it. See you all in the next one.